Thank you. Hi, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you all for coming. And I'm very pleased to be back in Seoul. Our goal at Evernote is to build a second brain for everyone on this planet. A system that will really help everyone remember everything, have a perfect memory, and be happier and more productive in their lives. When we started Evernote, when we launched in 2008, our goal was really to build products that we ourselves wanted to use. We are always the target audience for Evernote, so we only make what we love and what we want to exist in the world. And so when we look at the world, we see that there's already many wonderful products, many great products that we love for being social, for connecting with your friends, for communicating, and also many products that we love for having a diversion, for playing games, for being entertained. So we didn't want to go into any of those areas because there are already great products there that we ourselves love to use every day. But we saw that even though there was many great products for my friends, there wasn't really a great product for me personally to use to keep track of everything important in my personal life, my professional life, and my family life. And so that's what we built Evernote for. And I think there's 5 aspects that make Evernote unique. The first is that everything you put into Evernote is private. Evernote fundamentally is about your private memories. So we never share any of your information. We never do any analysis or data mining. Our business model does not depend on doing anything to monetize your data. Our business model depends only on making the users happy and let the users trust us to be their lifetime personal memory. Our second is that Evernote is available on every platform. We believe that your memory has to be with you on every device. So we have versions for every computer, every phone, every scanner, every gadget that you'll use. Our goal is to make Evernote everywhere. The third is that we want Evernote to be just like your natural brain. We want you to be able to store every type of information in it. So we have very specialized, beautiful user experiences for capturing notes and web clips and documents and food that you eat and people that you meet and wine that you love, all types of text, visual, web, or audio or video information. The fourth is that all of this information, regardless of what type it is and where it came from, it's all indexed and synchronized and searchable together, and it's all related together. So our goal is to take all of your important information and then make it smarter and easier for you to find for your benefit. And the fifth is that we have a full open API, a full platform. In fact, it's the same API that we ourselves use to develop our apps, and it's available to all external developers and third-party partners. And we have more than 10,000 third-party partners developing great applications that work on top of the Evernote platform. And many of the most popular ones are actually developed in Korea. So thanks to these 5 things, we've been growing very quickly. We now have more than 32 million users, and all of the user growth is completely organic. None of it is a result of any specific advertising or marketing. It's all organic growth because people tell their friends that they should use Evernote. And we've recently completed another $70 million financing, the goal of which is to really help us build a 100-year company. We want to make sure we have enough money to just focus for many years on building the best possible products, on acquiring the best possible companies, on making a system that's going to be so great that everyone in the world will love it. And that's why we're in Korea, because we believe that a real global company is defined not by where its products are sold, but where its products are built. And we want to build Evernote in all of the top centers of creativity and innovation in the world. And Korea is one of the most important centers of creativity and innovation. So we want to build Evernote here and make it great enough for everyone in the world to use it. So thank you, and I'm happy to take any questions. Thank you. That's a very good question. We don't think about competition. We have a rule at Evernote that says we never pay attention to what any competitor is doing. Not because we're not threatened by them, but because I believe that in this market, in this economy, the only way to win is to have the best possible product. And the only way to have the best possible product is to spend every minute of every day trying to make your product better and not worrying about what other people are doing. So we don't really think about other people trying to copy us. We just spend all of our time trying to make the best possible product. And when other companies do arise, we try to work with them. We try to encourage them to be partners through our API, and often we're successful. But even if we're not, we just focus everything on making our own product as good as possible. I think if you look out at the world in business and you look out and you try to see your enemies, that's not a very happy way to live. It's not a very happy way to do business. So we prefer to look out at the world and try to look for friends and try to see what are the great things that we could do together with other companies, not so much how can we beat somebody else or how do we prevent somebody else from beating us. Sure. So I was actually last in Korea just a couple of weeks ago. We had a hackathon here in Seoul, and I was here less than a month ago. And already I see a big change in just less than a month. But the company has gotten much bigger. We're about 175 people now worldwide, and that's increased from about 50 people last year. And by the end of this year, it will be more than 300. So it's growing by more than 300% every year. Yeah. And we actually just opened an office in Seoul. I just signed the lease yesterday, and I haven't actually even seen it in person yet, but we now have an office in Seoul, and we will be hiring support people, developers, engineers, designers, everyone in Seoul to help us build Evernote here. So your second question, our goal is to be your permanent, trusted lifetime memory. So we want you to be able to put all of your information into Evernote, and then we keep it safe and private and secure, and we make it intelligent for you. So we do collect all this information, but our business model is not to monetize your data. Our business model is not to try to compare your data with other people for the purposes of targeting advertising or try to figure out important things about you. Our business model is just to be your trusted second brain so that you use Evernote for the rest of your life and fall in love with it and tell all your friends to use it, and so that a small percentage of our users trust it and love it so much that they decide to pay us a little bit for the premium version every month. So we do have all this data, but we don't see ourselves as a big data company. We don't see Evernote as having a big data issue. We see ourselves as having 32 million small data or medium data issues. Thank you. So our relationship with Docomo is Docomo actually includes the premium version of Evernote, so Evernote Premium, with all of the smartphones they sell. So if you buy a smartphone in Japan from Docomo, you get Evernote Premium for free. Otherwise, you have to pay for Evernote Premium. We also work with Docomo to create several new cloud services over the next couple of years to really take advantage of some of their cloud services together with Evernote. And we absolutely hope to extend this kind of a partnership to other countries' carriers. We think that just bundling deals are kind of boring. So just bundling software on phones, the same software that you can just download in the App Store, doesn't really make any sense. It's not that exciting. Everyone knows how to get software from an App Store, so we didn't just want to do a bundle. When we work with a carrier, we want it to be something unique and special for their users. That's why with Docomo, we bundle Evernote Premium as well as work on their services. And we are in discussions with many other carriers worldwide, including in Korea. We just launched a similar deal in France with Orange, and we hope to be able to announce something in Korea in the next couple of months. Yeah. And we do have a long-term relationship with Samsung, and we hope to extend that in the near future as well. Well, Evernote's vision was always to make you smarter, and I think what we've done so far is really just the first step. I think having a good memory is the beginning of that, but we're much more ambitious than that. So right now, we're working on many things that go beyond just remembering things and into actually helping you think and making you smarter. So in the next few months, you'll see many features starting to be introduced in Evernote that help you complete your thoughts, that make suggestions, that actually help you be smarter and more productive, not just help you remember stuff. And that's very much the future of the company. So our goal is to have your private data captured and stored. And then we want to make that data smarter for you. So we'll do a lot of data analysis and machine learning, but only for your data and all bound by the constraints of what's private to you. We don't compare that to any other people. We don't compare your data to other people. We don't share it. We don't mine it outside. So we absolutely want to have all of your thoughts and memories be put into context and be made better for you personally, not for our benefit to be able to serve you better ads or something like that by combining it across multiple people. I think that's the major difference.